Hey, this is my alternate day fasting week 6 results. And you might be wondering why I'm wearing a baseball hat with a hockey team on it, the Edmonton Oilers. Number one, because it is hockey season. And number two, I got it on Amazon for $7 American. So let's get right into the results here. I don't want to putz around too much. So week 6 was my vacation. So I had a dilemma after week 5, knowing I was going on vacation in week 6. I'm like, do I sit there and have 4 fast days and 3 eat days on my scheduled vacation? Or do I just want to eat on my vacation and enjoy my life because I have fewer days ahead of me than I have behind me? Well, I chose to eat all 7 days of my vacation. Well, 7 days in a row. Uh, when I last weighed in on Sunday, August 2nd, this is at the very end of week 5, I weighed in at 211.4 pounds at 25.4% body fat. Sunday, that day just happened to be my eat day. And I really, in all seriousness, I contemplated doing fasting during my vacation. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to go with the flow, see how it goes. And Monday started out pretty good. I had 2 meals that day plus snacks. And if you're wondering why I'm looking down, I got all my notes here, but I'm going to post them up here on the screen so you can see them. So Monday, I had 2 meals plus snacks and slept about 7 hours, 20 minutes, which was good. Tuesday, I ended up doing a 15-hour fast from 9:30 Monday night until 12:30 Tuesday. Now, that wasn't intentional. I just got lazy. I slept in, I guess. Then I think I woke up and went and cut grass or something like that. I really didn't feel like eating. I was kind of full, really wasn't hungry. So I just stayed busy. And on Tuesday, I also walked on the treadmill. And looking at my chart now, I see a trend. Mountain Dew on Monday. Let's see if I had some on Sunday the 2nd. Yeah, I had some on Sunday the 2nd. So 2 days in a row with caffeine. Tuesday, I had some Diet Pepsi and a Faygo. So 3 days in a row with caffeine. And the trend on the alternate day fasting is you have nothing on your fast day and then basically eat what you want on your feed days. So Wednesday rolls around and I stopped eating at 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday night and ate at 12:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday for my first meal. And that again, it wasn't planned. It was just happened. You know, I wake up and get stuff done and then, oh, I got to eat. It's 12:30. And Wednesday, I started taking some magnesium glycinate. And this is not medical advice, so don't do anything based on what I say. Find out for yourself. And the reason why I did that is that's generally a good magnesium to help relax the body, the digestive system, and to help people sleep. So I started doing like 200 milligrams of that plus 200 milligrams of magnesium citrate. The magnesium citrate puts more water into the digestive system, into the bowels to help you move your waste easier. And one of the huge things that I ran into was, the constipation again. I think that was in week 4 or 5. But I told myself, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to find a way around it. I'm not giving up on this. It's been working really well for me so far. It's doing really good. And Thursday rolls around. Oh, don't you die on me. So Thursday rolls around. Let me get back to my pictures here. And I have 2 meals that day. Yeah, so Thursday rolls around. And I had, well, actually on Wednesday I had Mountain Dew and I had Diet Pepsi. And on Wednesday, I think I went to Taco Bell. I know I went to Taco Bell 2 days in a row. Had to be Wednesday, Thursday. So I had the caffeine from the Taco Bell, of course, so you get the big cup. Baja Blast, way to go. probably one of my favorites. And I had some Diet Pepsi at night when I watch TV. Then Thursday, same thing. I've been eating about 2 meals a day during my vacation, and plus some snacks. Not 2 full huge meals. But yeah, it's just kind of the way how things fell. They worked out. And Thursday, I had, my dad didn't know I went to Taco Bell on Wednesday. And on Thursday, he said, hey, you want to go to Taco Bell and grab some tacos? I'm like, duh, let's do it. So I went to Taco Bell again, had some more Mountain Dew, had Diet Pepsi at night. So now I'm looking at my chart now, and I'm like shaking my head because I could see the train wreck coming. I've had caffeine 5 days in a row, and you obviously don't know this, but I've been on and off of caffeine probably about 50 times in my life, and I fought it, and it's just horrible. Sometimes I can get off of it easy with no withdrawal symptoms. Other times, it's like it grabs my head and slams my head up against the wall and makes me nauseous. And so Friday rolls around. In the morning, I ran outside on the back property here. I did 2 miles of high intensity interval training, and I had my dog come out with me unexpectedly for about the last mile of it, but that was kind of fun. So had company come over and had a cookout, and I had a pretty big cheeseburger, and I usually don't eat a lot of meat as far as like red meat goes. And I had about a half-pound hamburger because I went to the store, I bought 3 pounds of hamburger. I didn't want to make 12 hamburgers, so I patted them up into 6. So now Friday, I don't have any caffeine, but I do have like a sugar pop and no caffeine. So about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, or maybe even 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I start to get that light, low-grade headache. And because I had that big hamburger, it's just like sitting in my stomach, and it's just sitting there. And I start to feel nauseous, and I go home from the company, left my dad's house, come home, and I just like lay on the couch, and now my headache's really starting to kick in. Scale of 1 to 10, it's probably a 7 or 8. And I don't understand to have migraines, but I would say this is as close to a migraine as I could get. When I've gotten off of caffeine, this happens. I get these kind of headaches maybe once or twice a year. No, I'm sorry, once every 2 years I get these types of headaches. And it was just nausea, and I had to have all the lights off, and I was like this close to throwing up for like 2 hours straight. And I'm like, come on, either do it or don't do it. And, drinking the Pepto-Bismol, trying everything just to get rid of this headache. And I realized, I'm like, wow, I have had caffeine for 5 days in a row, and now my brain is punching me in the face with a headache. And so, of course, Saturday rolls around, and Friday I had the one meal that was the big meal that I had, the hamburger, and I had a smoothie and some other snacks too. I guess I can count the smoothie as a meal. The bananas, blueberries, almond milk, that kind of stuff. And Saturday rolls around, and it's pretty much my last eating day of the vacation. And I had no pop, no caffeine on Saturday. It honestly felt like I was recovering from the flu like that whole day. I just felt kind of ugh and shaky and, just not myself. But I had 2 meals that day plus snacks. And then I started fasting, knowing I was going to go back into the fasting cycle when I got back to work Monday. So today is Monday, the first day of week 7. So knowing that I was going to go back into my fast cycle on week 7, I turned Sunday into a fast day. So I fasted at 9:30 p.m. on Sunday. And then the big key is when I weighed in this morning, my body fat was at 27.5%. So it went up like 2%. How much of that is fat? I don't know. How much is water? I don't know. I'm using it as a guide. But my weight went up to 214.2 pounds. And for those of you doing the math, that's up 2.8 pounds in 7 days. Now, I'll tell you my thoughts on this. As I'm eating and just enjoying my vacation, I'm noticing that it doesn't seem like I'm putting on weight. Like my stomach was still kind of the same size as it was, not when I was fasting on my fast days, but it wasn't as big as it was back in June. So I knew I may have been putting on a little bit of weight, but I didn't know how much I was putting on. And I've heard other stories of people who have done the ADF for a long time, and then they eat for a week, and then they go back and then they post and say, oh my God, I put on 6 pounds, I put on 8 pounds, I put on 10 pounds. So I don't know, I didn't know how much weight I was going to put on, but 2.8 pounds, I'm happy with that. With as much junk as I had and food I ate, I couldn't be happier than that. Still down 11.2 pounds from when I first weighed in on June 29th. So that's good. So I'm going to have a great week 7. I have 4 eat days and 3 fast days this week. One of the things that I've heard, and I don't know how true this is, but I'm going to put it to the test. I heard that people who do ADF for a certain amount of weeks, and then they stop and they eat for a week, and then they go back to ADF, their body kicks in the weight loss even more. So I'm thinking, I'm going to see if that's going to happen. I'm also going to try to do no junk food on my eat days soon, but it didn't happen today. So I'm going to try. I didn't say I would do it. And I'm going to put that theory to the test to where I'm going to see if my weight, now that I've eaten for 7 days in a row without any restriction. Now keep in mind, my stomach was smaller, so I couldn't eat as much. It's not like when you go to the Chinese buffet restaurant and it's all you can eat, and you eat 2 plates plus 2 glasses of pop plus dessert. I would eat meals and it was tough for me to like get a sandwich down without feeling full. So I'm sure that has something to do with it too. I am tracking how many calories I burn per day just on my Fitbit, but I'm not counting my macros. I'm not counting my intake of calories. But I'm really curious to see in week 7, 8, and 9, 10, maybe even 11, how much more weight comes off with me having eaten these 7 days in a row. And I will definitely keep you posted. I've never gone this far into ADF before, so I am really in uncharted territory here. That's why I'm documenting all this, taking all these notes. And I'm taking the magnesium citrate for the constipation, and that seems to help. I'm doing 200 milligrams of that a day. Men need 400 milligrams, but I'm doing 200 milligrams a day. And I didn't end up going to the bathroom on Saturday and Sunday, and I went this morning on Monday, and everything seems to be working fine and normal now. So if you're having problems with the constipation, try the magnesium citrate. If you're having trouble sleeping, try the magnesium glycinate. I've tried those, my opinion only. They work well. One of the things I forgot to mention is this. When I got to my first fast day after eating 7 days in a row, I really didn't know how I was going to handle that, because I'd say 5 out of the past 7 days I was waking up like really hungry. And so lo and behold, when I woke up on my fast day, which was Sunday, after 7 days in a row of eating, I didn't feel one hunger pain at all. It was like my body was ready to go back into the fasting mode again. And it went smooth. I had absolutely no issues going on my first fast day. There were no hunger pains, no bad breath, no wanting food of any kind. It just felt very relaxing, and time flew by. And I just wanted to give you guys that note that everything went really smooth on the first fast day. I was a little bit apprehensive, thinking things were going to go sideways for me and I might have to eat, but I didn't. So, yeah. And I hope that helps you. I will see you for the week 7 results. I think it's going to be a good week. I'm still going to exercise when I can, but I've got a lot more things going on. I've got another YouTube channel that I do, and I'm thinking about starting a 3rd YouTube channel. And so I'm going to be busy, but I will definitely keep you posted. Comment below what you've experienced, and I will definitely see you for the week 7 results very, very soon.